Just off of Route 1 in Wiscasset, a lighthouse beckons, a place where you can travel the entire state in just a few buildings.
We've got beers from down in Biddeford, we've got cheese from up in Skowhegan, a little bit of the whole state, coastal, inland.
A taste of Maine at the Maine Tasting Center.
Maine Tasting Center is an education center that focuses on food and drink produced in Maine. So our goal is to help connect consumers, whether they be Mainers or tourists from out of state, with the people here in Maine who are producing a whole variety of food products: fishermen, farmers, brewers, winemakers.
A business built in 2019 thanks to Sarah Gross and her family's love for the Pine Tree State.
We were all here in Maine. We'd had a nice evening out enjoying some Maine beers. We found some really cool properties that were for sale, and we were like, what could we do together as a family that would tie into our love of the local products here in Maine?
They found it on the former property of Judy's Country Store, now home to classrooms, workshops, and kitchens. Pop into an artisanal cheese class, meet the makers, make your own cheese. Yes, please. Or just stop in for a bite to eat with garnishes from front lawn to table.
On our tasting room menu, you're going to find boards. That is like our #1 seller. We have a smoked seafood board, we have a cheese and charcuterie board, and then people can build their own. So if they want to mix and match between all of the great Maine-made products that we have, they can.
Whether dining or sipping, the goal is education. They want you to ask questions, even the ones they didn't plan on.
We do sort of function as like a visitor center for people who are going to different parts of the state. So they'll say, oh, I'm driving, back down to Portland. What winery should I hit up? Or are there any cheesemakers with open farms down that way? And we'll be like, yeah, let me write up a little itinerary for you.
Inside Village Handcraft on Water Street in Wiscasset, a broom for every room.
I think in life we should have beautiful items in our lives to do the simple daily work.
When you watch Eric McIntyre at Craft, it feels like a step back in time.
I want people to have to come and be in the room where it was made so that when they are using it over the next many years, that connection to the story of having been in the place the thing was made.
He says the story begins with raw materials, evolves through every intricate weave. He wants his consumers to build on what they see here.
I think it's something that's done when it's pleasant to hold, when it's shaped in a way that's visually appealing and makes you want to pick it up and touch it. I want it to be something that people look at and they feel impelled to use it.
So, if you're not a neat Nick, maybe you will find joy in dusting off the cleaning cobwebs. 3.5 miles of rocky coastline hug a 400-acre peninsula, home to Camp Chewonki, a place to plug into the natural world, or if you're a porcupine, unplug for a long nap.
Chewonki is a school and a camp. We have school year programs and also outdoor classroom or environmental education programs for schools. In the summertime, we also operate a camp for youth ages 8 through 14.
The seeds of this land were planted by the Wabanaki people, but you can trace its transformation to 1918 and Weston, Massachusetts, when the headmaster of the Rivers School, Clarence E. Allen, purchased the land to set up a boys' camp.
He brought education into the summertime, focusing on natural history, intersections of the natural world, and building community, which is still the core pieces of our mission today.
From boat building to draft horse-powered farming, responsibility for the gifts of the land by those who will receive it is at the heart of the programs.
We raise cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, and then we raise diversified vegetables. So all of the products of this farmland are going directly to our dining hall facility. So we've got these young people who are engaging with the growing of food and then seeing it through the entirety of the process to actually enjoying the food.
More than 2,000 students attended the outdoor classroom last year, a hands-on connection to the earth on land that many here consider sacred ground, where they honor the history of what was and the future of what will be.
I have this sense as I move around the farm of all of the people who have used and worked this land over time.
And back to Village Handcraft. Eric says he also uses his workshop and store as a place for education. He says people often stop in with questions about hand tools and maintenance, and he offers guidance and classes. You can also catch him making everything from brooms to spoons.